Game changing. Parasite is going to change the game. I've been waiting for him to get a rework. I did not think the rework would be this damn good. I cannot express how happy I am right now. Let's get to the video.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I am going in depth on Parasite. I am so happy. The next video will be research and development with Metallo. The reason this research and development is because I've been using Parasite in literally every battle in PvP. Every single one as my taunter, and I haven't really had a chance to even play test Metallo at all. But I did a previous guide on Parasite before. Hey, how many of those words am I going to use? Anyway, and I thought that he was already very, very good and very, very underrated. The problem was his stats, his kit, and I even said it in that video, if I remember correctly, like he's a taunter. Like he wants to taunt because of some of his abilities. So I would like to run him with a Poison Ivy or an Abensur or whatever. Now he gets to taunt himself, and in an incredible way. And the other things that added to his kit have him dealing with all kinds of problematic toons that we've had in this game. So let's just get right into his kit. And actually, I stick with the other skin because this one is just kind of a gross, weird Swamp Thing, Captain Pollution from Captain Planet kind of look, which I'm not a fan of. I switched back to this one because I like this look because it reminds me of the Superman animated series, which is when I kind of got more into Superman and kind of like, okay, it's cool. Parasite was like that animated series when I first ran into Parasite, and this one reminds me of that very much so. So, like this skin the most. Now let's get into the kit. Sorry about that brief cut, guys. Like, allergy season is kicking my ass right now. And the worst part is I grew up in Auburn, Alabama. Not nan allergy in Auburn, Alabama. I moved to Switzerland 22, 23. And as I've been here progressively, year by year, my allergies have gotten worse. And this has been the worst year. I looked like the start of the next pandemic the other day, like red eyes, leaky face. It was horrible. Anyway, so let's get to it. Now, also, soon as I think I only had him like a couple rings I was missing, but I ringed him out, everything. Like, I'm so happy with Parasite. So, Parasitic Strike, special damage to an enemy, check the throat, plus 20% damage per buff on Parasite, up to 200%, which, 10 buffs. He gets buffs real easy. Transfer up to 5 debuffs from Parasite to the target. This is very, very lovely. Special damage to an enemy on Leech. Gain 35% overheal. Also gain death immunity and taunt. Now, this used to be an ability where you would take buffs, and I'm still trying to get, like a lot of times when I'm playing, actually, I'm still trying to get into my head that even though it's Leech, you're not taking any buffs away from the enemy. You're getting overheal, and you're getting death immunity and the taunt. So I have to get that in my head somehow, like get used to using that. I'm still not quite used to it, but I don't care. I love the fact that it's a taunt move now instead of taking buffs, because there's another ability in here with regards to taking buffs that's way better than this was. So, Osmosis Blast, special damage to all enemies. 75% chance to steal up to 4 buffs from each target, so 75% chance per target. 100% chance if Parasite has more than 5 debuffs. So he's going to take 4, and it says up to, I wish it was 4, but up to 4 buffs if from each target. You have a 75% chance from each target. Unless he's debuffed, then it's a 100% chance. So you almost want him to have 5 debuffs. In fact, you do. Gain death immunity and taunt at the start of battle. Turn 0 taunter, we love to see it. Epidermal absorption, passive ability. At the end of each enemy turn, gain 20% true heal if Parasite was hit. Now it's true heal, not overheal, so it's a matter of if he's under 100%, then you get the heal. If he's not, then you won't get an overheal. I mean, I would love for that to have been an overheal, but now I'm asking for too much, right? Sip of the coffee. Help with the throat. Man, that coffee's gross. Not sexy coffee at all. All right, so Double the healing if Parasite has more than 10 buffs. Now that used to be different. It was like a 50% chance to double the heal or whatever. But now if he has 10 buffs, the heal is doubled. He gets buffs easy. Did I mention that before? If Parasite has 15 or more buffs at the end of his turn, which sounds like ridiculous, but in this meta it is not ridiculous. Purge 7 and use Hardened Flesh. Hardened Flesh, this is weird. They gave a name to a part of a passive ability that's nowhere on his kit and is really weird, but don't take it away. I like it. Keep it, please. And that Hardened Flesh gained 5% HP per buff purged indefinitely. I did not read that correctly the first time. That is nuts. I thought it was gain 5% HP. Not, like purge 7, get 5% HP, which I was totally fine with. So you mean to tell me, if I purge, so then why don't they just say, okay, excuse me reading it again. If Parasite has 15 or more buffs at the end of his turn, you purge 7 and use Hardened Flesh. Gain 5% HP per buff, so just 35%. Indefinitely. So you get 35% turn meter every time he does that. And I've noticed him do it a lot. A lot. Instant intake. Love this ability. Love this ability. Each time Parasite is damaged, always gain 2 unpurgeable intelligence ups and steal up to 5 buffs. If the attacker has more than 9 buffs, steal all of them. That happened like Cheshire. Give me those. Trigun, give me those. Spectre, give me those. Superman, Connor Kent. All of those heavy buffers that you were trying to use Wonder Girl to take care of, Parasite's like, give me that. That comes with me. That comes with me now. And it seems as though there might be a bug because I feel as though like that death immunity doesn't get purged. Like it only get, like I think that's a bug in the game. But guess what? Please keep that bug. I love that bug. So that is Parasite. Awesome kit. Awesome toon. I'm going to get to the videos. I'll be right back. So typically I do heroic campaign, final node, chapter 8, And the reason why I do that, someone actually commented that they, LeBlog, I think. I can't remember his name exactly, but shout out to you because he is definitely one of my day ones. He's been around for a long time. And he said he didn't find it too useful. Now, the reason why I usually do those, and I'm not doing it this time, is because I want to see how it's not about that level at all, actually. It's more about me checking the passives and seeing how they work with the toon themselves. Now, like he pointed out, any toon at 70-11, a lot of them that are crappy can get past that node, while others that are awesome cannot. However, it's not necessarily about completing that node. It's about seeing the passives and the animations, seeing the passives in action, seeing if the kit works well within itself, not just as, because it also is kind of a determining factor of whether or not that toon is going to be plug and play or not. Do they need other toons around them? And it helps me at least visualize a little bit more how I'm going to use them going forward. But in any case, with this is not really necessary. And typically I would do that. But it's very, very apparent how good his kit works. And if it's not, you'll see. So honestly, none of this matters. Aquaman is there. He's going to help Parasite because Parasite then won't take any crit shots. You have Question. She's going to be there to do call assist and remove a lot of the debuff, buff immunities, or the immunities to damage, immunities to death. Excuse me, the debuff immunities. And then you had Indigo 1 there because she was just a bonus toon of the week that week when I was doing this. That's the only reason why. She's also going to send disease back, but that doesn't, with Parasite, it doesn't really matter. So let's just get to the video. And it's a longer video. He's definitely not a toon who's going to be like quick with it. Like you're not going to be like able to wipe out an entire team like you do with Dr. Poison. You used to be able to do with Dr. Poison, just, bop, 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 battle done in 10 seconds. However, his ability to literally just shift the entire standing of a battle is stupid. It's absolutely dumb. Forgive me, guys. I'm assuming Cheshire didn't have had 8 buffs in that moment because it looked like she had 9, but it is what it is. So now We got rid of Superman, took some of them buffs, hardened skin, or hardened flesh, excuse me. Yeah, also, Cyborg Superman. When Cyborg Superman finally starts to ramp up, give me those. And now Cheshire, death immunity has been removed by Cyborg Superman. I'm not too worried about it because he is deep in HP right now. And the thing I love the most is whenever like Cheshire attacks him, and she has all those evasion ups, all those evasion ups, all those evasion ups. You think, oh no, you're not gonna be able to touch her. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with her. Let's see what happens. So happy with Parasite. He's just so. Oh, and this is the other thing too. Oh wait, we didn't even see it happen there. I was actually just about, and I think I said this in the not the last video, but the one before. I was just about to do a top 5 taunters in the game video. Literally on that Friday or the Thursday when I did the Wednesday, I was already thinking like I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then the preview came out, and I was like, I can't do that anymore because now there's 2 new taunters. Technically, they're getting reworks. So let's go ahead and look at them. Looked at him, and I was like, oh God, Parasite's a beast. He may legit be the best taunter in the game right now. So we have the same setup, basically. The only difference is right now, Black Lightning is there to help us with the heals. Doesn't even matter much, honestly. Parasite is plug and play. It doesn't matter who you put around him. I would say that if you put him with like a Star Sapphire or a Punchline, is not exactly to his benefit, only because, see how she attacked and he took all her stuff. Give me that. Lunch money, mine, bruh. Lunch money, mine. And then, heal him so he's overhealed on top of all of this. Take all them buffs. Love to see it. Now I got damage immunity, death immunity, and Cheshire and Trigun are out there just butt naked. They got nothing. They got no defenses, no evasions, none of that. None of that. Oh, and in that case, I think this is where I already figured it out. I was not even really attacking Trigun and Cheshire. I got a little arrogant. But give it all to me. None of it. Mine. Absolutely love it. Anyway, so previously, and I'll probably do this, I still have to do the video. After this, I'm going to have to do the, he got his buffs removed by Cyborg Superman, but then just took all of Cyborg Superman's buffs. It's because the evaluation I had before may not apply. I still need to figure out Metallo, and that's the video I'm going to do after this, the research and development. But all that being said, Parasite might be the best taunter in the game. And I don't know if there's much of a conversation behind it. Like, dude does work. Does work. I don't even know, bro. And that's the other thing too. It's not even as though I don't really need to say much. Just watch. And honestly, I wish this was going a little bit faster. But it's really not required for me to say much about it. Okay. Here we go. I'll go back to the Punchline and the Star Sapphire bit. The reason why there's a problem with them is because they both lay down AoE buff immunities, right, as debuffs. Now, I kind of want the enemy team to buff because then if they hit Parasite, he gets all those buffs. So I kind of want you to keep buffing so I can just take your buffs. Another kind of problem, I don't know if it's a problem, but another issue is that, and this one, okay, it's obvious, Darkseid is there so that we can double up on our A1s or get a call assist after our first attack. You have Dr. Poison there to maybe throw some of the disease back, or not Dr. Poison, Poison Ivy to maybe throw some of the disease back, give some healing. Same thing with Black Lightning. A lot of it is geared towards Parasite, supporting Parasite. And the thing is that once he gets ramped up like that, he shifts from like taunter to damage dealer real quick. Like he has multiple roles he could play on any team because if he's stealing all those buffs, all those int ups, and he's getting unpurgeable int ups, then it's very easy to see where he could be a damage dealer as well and just transition from protecting the team to hurting the other team. So, running him with your Terras, your Green Lanterns, it works as well too. And I'm not saying it doesn't work. Just like with the Star Sapphire and the Punchline, I'm not saying it could not work, and that you should absolutely not do it. It's just that for the full potential of the things that I would like to do, I'm not gonna run him with those too much. With Terra, with Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, when they put the debuff immunity out there, I kind of want him to get some debuffs because of him being able to transfer those debuffs. Because he's going to be able to take more on his A3 if he has debuffs. So the debuff immunity isn't really helping me the way I want it to. However, that being said, even when he's not running quote unquote optimally, getting all the debuffs and the buffs and da-da-da, he's still a beast. He's still an absolute beast. Look at all those int-ups he has stacked right now. And the disease is going, but it is not stopping us. And Cheshire's just sitting there, all of her buffs stripped. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. Do I have one more video? I think I have like 2. I did so many Parasite videos. Same deal. And honestly, after this one, I'll call it. Because in this one, truth be told, this one ended up, I'll just give you, spoiler alert, stalemate. Because it was me against Atrocitus. I did not have enough strength because I run out of int-ups by that point. Because they're unpurgeable, but they're not permanent. Now look, check this out. It's Parasite by himself, right? All by himself. So let's go ahead. Hopefully I get myself death immunity there, but yeah, I did. Taunting the death immunity. Go ahead, hit me. Cyborg Superman, I'll take those buffs. Thank you for your buffs. Thank you for your buffs. I'll thank you for your buffs. I've just basically, you attacking me, that team attacking me, I've weakened all of them. And I was knocked out. I was unconscious, technically. Took all your cookies. Mine now. And now this one, like I said, I'll give you the spoiler alert already. This ends up in a stalemate between Atrocitus and Parasite just because Parasite couldn't hit him hard enough to get through his shield, and Atrocitus kept gaining more shield. However, every time Atrocitus would hit with more than however many strength ups, like 9, then Parasite would take him. So then Parasite could heal, and every time Atrocitus would hit, he would not be able to do enough damage because I was always pulling those buffs off of him. I was always taking those strength ups. So it ended up in the stalemate. But as you can see right now, they keep trying. They keep trying to ramp and. He's not letting them. Passively, he's not letting them. Mine. Mine. Give me that. Mine. Absolutely love it. So, that's Parasite. I mean, to me, S tier. To me, he could possibly be the best toon in the game right now. Plug and play, versatile, all that stuff. Like, Parasite might be the best toon in the game, let alone best taunter. But in any case, I drop these videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Ultimate Kit Challenge. If you're going for the next round of the Ultimate Kit Challenge, registration is still open right now. I think I'll give that until the end of the month, actually. No. That might be too long. Let's say April 17th. We'll give you guys 2 weeks. Go ahead and register April 17th, and then we'll start the next Ultimate Kit Challenge on May 1st. So, thank you guys for watching all the way through and seeing as how we know it's going to be a stalemate. But it's still, he's standing up to all those strength ups from Atrocitus, and it's gone down to a stalemate. Like, all those strength ups, he just took it from him. So all that ramping that Atrocitus just did was pointless. You're never going to beat him. Sorry, Atrocitus. Anyway, awesome. Absolutely love it. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. See you next time.